Texas is in an area where it's comfortable. Let me put it this way. It is not down. It is not really up. Mm-hmm. It is in a comfortable area.
Gotcha.
They moved this to 10 o'clock, our original hour, and we're doing much better. Our writing is even much better.
Good.
Because the new writers have finally got on to the style that David Kelly did.
The cadence of the show.
Now, we had one about the Pope coming to Rome, Wisconsin, which was a joy. Imagine that the lawyer, Wambo, insists that he's got to be in a courtroom and he wants to cross-examine him. And the funny part is the bailiff swears him in. Do you believe in telling the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? And the Pope says, I do. I mean, it was a riot. It was a funny and a dramatic episode. Very dramatic. Now, we did one tonight. Wonderful episode. Beautiful episode.
So you're still enjoying it? The cast is still enjoying it?
The cast enjoying it. And I want to hear at the end of March. You know, some people say they get tired. I'm not tired. I want to hear from them that we're going for the 5th season.
Oh, you want to hear that from CBS?
That's right.
Right.
I want to hear from CBS, Mr. Finkel, we're going back for the 5th season.
We're coming back for the 5th season.
That's right. And after the 5th season, I want to hear them say, Mr. Finkel, your spin-off is ready. Then I'll be a happy man. Then I'll say, fine, let's go. That would be great, you know what I mean? I have my future all planned, you know.
You're right.
Yeah, I have it all planned.
From your mouth to...
Oh, his ears. He listens to me.
Yeah.
He says I bother him too much, but he listens once in a while.
Here, Mary on the toll-free... Oh, in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Hi, Mary, and welcome to CBS.
They love me in Chattanooga.
Hello, Tom.
Hi.
Hi, Mr. Fyvush.
Hello, my dear. How are you?
Well, I'm fine, thank you. You always seem to be so upbeat and energetic. I am curious to know, what is your most exciting acting experience?
My most exciting acting experience? Well, it has to be in different categories. Stage, film, or television. And my excitement is now in picket fences. I'm always excited about it. When I get on that set, it's so much fun. It's so good, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like, you know, you feel so lifted. It's an uplift for an actor.
But like, how about when you were playing the Yiddish theater and all of a sudden you're Tevye in Fiddler on the Roof?
That's right.
That had to be a very exciting time for you.
Oh, well, very exciting, because Tevye we did many, many years ago in Yiddish.
Yeah, right.
And that was the art yet. I never did it in Yiddish, you know what I mean? But we used to see it. And then when they did it in English, and they assigned me to role at Tevye, my God, I thought I was in cloud 9.
If I were a rich man.
Oh, my God, especially, and the applause that always went on, I felt like Tony Bennett on the left side. If I were a rich man, and they used to applaud. Oh, you can't say thank you, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's thrilling. I still love to sing that song.
Yeah. Now, Mary, do you have one of them Rock City birdhouses?
I'm going to get you one.
No, you don't have.
Let me say this to Fyvush. If you're like me, to Fyvush, maybe if next year's as exciting and fun as this year's been, I can hardly wait, right?
Thank you. I certainly appreciate your thought.
Yeah,
really.
and Tom, yes, because of you, Tom, I have a lifetime pass to Rock City, okay? Because I called him every time you mentioned Chattanooga and Rock City. And my entire family has seen Rock City at no charge in the last 2 years.
Well, listen, Mary, there's a little something in this for all of us, okay?
I hear you. Well, I'm going to call Ethel tomorrow, so you may look in the mail for a new birdhouse.
God bless, Mary. You don't have to do that, but thanks for calling us tonight, okay?
We love you.
We love you back, Mary. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.
Now, tell me here about your big record. You remade your big record for our friend...
I did a record 50 years ago called I'm a Boarder by My Wife, because in those days, they took in boarders.
Right.
Today, they call it bed and breakfast. Mm-hmm. Now, my grandmother should rest in peace. She took a 5-room apartment that was a business, because she used to take from the other. The immigrants came, so she used to put them up, and they paid towards the rent.
That's right.
And there was a style.
And also, am I correct? Because when my dad moved to Wisconsin, he boarded until he could find a place to live, and then he would move on, and somebody else would move into the room.
But that song was different. The song was, there's a married couple, they got into an argument, and he wants to move out. But she needs the money. She says, don't be my husband, become my boarder. See?
Gotcha.
And that was the song. I did it 50 years ago.
And it was big.
Oh, my God, they sang it in the street everywhere.
Yeah.
And I was appearing at a vaudeville house, a Jewish vaudeville house in Clinton Street in the Lower East Side. And I used to prepare every week, you know, different stories, different songs. Yeah. Oh, my God. As soon as I walked on the stage, the audience, they were They were not bashful, the Yiddish audiences. God bless them. They used to yell up to you all the time. Sing the border. Sing the border. They used to yell at me. I said, well, all right. And I sing, I am a border by my wife. And then I started to go. Every week it happened.
So now, our friend, and I'm having a block on
You mean Itzik Perlman?
Itzik Perlman is doing this klezmer music, is that right?
That's right. It's called In the Fiddler House.
Yep.
And they brought back some scenes in the East Side. And I did that number in July. And my son, Ian, he arranged it for the Capella, the musicians.
Right.
And my son, Elliot, arranged piano parts.
Right. But you remade the whole record.
I remade it, but I did it the same way I did it 50 years ago with the same dance that I did 50 years ago.
What happened to the original 78 record that you...
I had it, and when the kids were small, they cracked it.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
And I couldn't replace it.
Gotcha.
So they called me, and they sent me a tape of it. They said, that they can't break. And I put it away, and that's it.
Very good.
Oh, my God. I was so delighted to do it. I felt so elated, you know, to do a song like that again. It brought back such memories. Beautiful memories.
It is wonderful to see you again. Before you leave, just tell the garage joke, will you?
Oh, I was married in a garage. I couldn't back out. Sure. That's all. Listen, that's all common sense.
Right.
We have common sense. A lady of 82 goes to see a big, expensive Park Avenue specialist. Mrs. Klein was her name.
Okay.
He examines her. I make it very brief.
No, take your time.
Oh, can I?
Sure.
Oh, can I sing?
No, just take your time.
He examines her, see? Yeah. I'll show you common sense.
Yeah.
And he says to the lady, you're 82 years old, Mrs. Klein. You're wonderful. Don't worry about a thing. Just see me every 6 months. You'll be fine. And as you leave $250 with the receptionist over there for the visit. She says, Doctor, I don't have $250. So he saw who he was dealing with. He says, all right, Medicare will pay. Just leave $100. She says, Doctor, I don't even have $10. That got him mad. He says, lady, aren't you ashamed of yourself? You're 82 years old. If you don't have money, what do you mean you're going to a Park Avenue specialist? Why don't you go to a clinic? She says, look, doctor, for my health, there's nothing too expensive.
Fyvush Finkel, one of the stars of Picket Fences, now appearing in Nixon in theaters across America. We think the world of you here. Come back often.
Oh, anytime you call me, I'll be here.
Thank you, sir.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you,
you want to
sir.
have a happy New Year.
You too. Very happy. I hope that this year is the year you've been waiting for.
I hope so.
Okay, kid. Next, Tom Blanton and the secret email at the White House, right after these messages.